Hello, everyone. Now I'm going to teach you to know the story's setting of our lesson sermon of week of June 29th, which is Elijah's Invisible Army. Bear with me. Aram was the region directly north of Israel, in the northwest corner of the Mediterranean Sea, what is now called Syria. Its most important city was Damascus. The territory fell under Israel's control during King David's reign, but the area around Damascus was taken out of Israel's control late during Solomon's reign. Biblical references to Aram after the time of Solomon refer to the kingdom of Damascus. The city-state's rise to power was facilitated by the division of Solomon's kingdom into the nations of Israel and Judah. Aram and Israel were always in battle with each other during Elijah's time. Aram was superior in strength, but always unsuccessful in their raids on Israel. The king of Aram knew of God of Israel and his prophet Elijah, who had cleansed his very own general Naaman. But it surely never entered his mind God, through Elijah, would be able to serve Israel, was able to save Israel. From military attack. No other power had been able to withstand the Aramean military might. The king of Aram was intent upon resolving this apparent inability to defeat the interior military force of Israel. The responses of the servant and Elijah to this dangerous threat differed drastically. The servant believed the Aramean military force presented tremendous odds against two harmless people. He felt sure he and Elijah had no chance to escape or live. Imagine his view of Aram's military army dressed for combat on horses, accompanied by chariots. It was the most powerful fighting force of the day. Soldiers wore armor and carried shields. Equipment included spears, javelins, axes, and clubs. Elijah and his servant had nothing except Elijah's confidence, faith, and spiritual sight. The issue here was the difference between the servant's vision of outward reality and Elijah's vision of invisible realities, that is, the Lord's angels on their horses and fiery chariots. Fire symbolizes spiritual power. This would be a battle between the power of the reality of Aram's military might and the invisible spiritual power available to Elijah. Consider the feelings of the main characters in this sermon. The Aramean king's frustration, rage, and suspicion. His officers' respect for the reputation of the prophet Elijah. The Aramean army's confidence that Elijah could and would be captured. On the other side was the fear of Elijah's servant and Elijah's total confidence in God to handle this crisis. What an awesome scene this must have been. The forces of evil and good poised for combat. Elijah knew the odds. The Lord's army was superior in strength and numbered. Now stay tuned to the next video as I teach you the key phrase.